Hello, my hopeful future viewers. We again return to our ongoing Rifts game of the Prince's Pretentious Request. Last time, our group was sent to investigate the um, unused housing of a noble who had plans to return, and as such, was paying the group a fairly decent sum to just go through and make sure his residence is ready to receive him. And during their adventures, they have explored the mansion, then explored its undercroft, found a magical portal spitting out goblins, and the first thing they did, as any adventurers want to do, is utterly annihilate said goblins. Until they realized that, unlike previous goblins they met, these ones were wearing ratty, but still functional servants' attire. I mean, they had gone through killing two of them by the time they actually figured that out, but details.
No regrets.
Dwarves are a natural enemy of goblins. It's entirely natural.
I see you have a perfectly valid reason for killing them.
And so, anyways, our intrepid group is, ordered one of the servants to start making pies for them, even though it says it's not good at it, it's bound to do their bidding.
He better be good at it. His life depends on this.
Mm-hmm.
And, they've also started to determine that there are some items down here that do not belong to the manor, and as per their contract, are allowed to remove said items from the premises as bounty for their deeds.
That reminds me. Did you write down the weapons that my character is carrying from the table there?
Oh, yes, I have a list of the weapons.
Awesome. And I can't remember. Was it Blade who took the cloth from the treasure chest?
Yeah, I took the cloth and the spice, if I remember right.
Good.
No, I took the silk and the
I stole gold.
Okay, as a recap, in this room, you found 3 urns full of spice. Each is carrying about 5 pounds of spice. You'll have to have that identified before you can determine what it's worth. In the room your characters are currently standing in, you found a large assortment of weapons, over a dozen. Several chests that are just full of what appears to be stolen plates and utensils, mainly copper and bronze. And then one chest that's holding 4 bolts of silk in different colors.
Okay, so I'm imagining I'm holding most of the heavy stuff because I can carry like 50 times my weight. My physical strength. Sorry.
Yeah, 50 times your physical strength stat in pounds.
Right. And Ziltia, do you think that you'd want to carry the spices?
If I'm able to, yes.
You're also a supernatural creature, so I imagine your lift strength is 50 times your physical strength bonus in pounds.
Not quite.
No?
As a Minotaur, her strength is what's called enhanced strength. So if I remember correctly, a regular person is 5 times their strength stat. I believe hers is 10. No, I know I got that wrong. But it's not. Your supernatural strength is ludicrous in its ability to lift. I believe enhance is something like 10 or 15 times the strength stat. Let me look at conversion book.
So, if I did this right, it's my physical strength stat times 50, and that in whatever the number is in pounds of what I can carry.
Yes.
1,150.
Yes, that's how much you can lift above your head.
Okay. Well, I imagine I find some way to put the dishes in my backpack and the weapons, however many it can hold.
You wouldn't be able to carry everything in a backpack. There is a box there
Oh, fair
right
enough.
next to Blade, if you look at the map.
That. So can I carry that?
You could carry it, it's all too bulky to carry at once.
Or we could take that outside and put it all on my horse.
There you go.
Because I have saddlebags.
So while you're figuring out Ziltia's strength, can I do that with Blade?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Well,
start transferring everything outside.
Alright, alright, then we'll move y'all's to the exterior map then. As you're coming back out of the cellar entrance.
Oh, look. Servant goblins! At least that's what I'm assuming they are.
I
I
hope
that's
they
what
are.
Yeah.
Hey.
Either that, they're pissed that we killed Larry.
Not
Shh! Don't tell them! That
Don't
never
mention-
happened.
don't mention Larry and we'll be fine.
Yes, they are in ratty apparel like you have seen before. Right. Now, since
Greetings,
you all
goblin.
came, give me a second. Since you all
Sorry.
came back upstairs, over to Connor, or specifically your character Aaron. You were one of the, well, unfortunately, hapless assistant adventurers to the more senior ones who had been brought in the first wave. Unfortunately, you also didn't get the same agreement, as is up to your senior adventuring instructors, I guess you could call them, to see to your upkeep. So as time's gone by, they've cared less and less as there's been no world-ending event to draw their attention.
Yeah.
Fortunately for you, a servant of the prince does happen to be in town and is keeping an eye on the less fortunate adventurers.
Yeah.
And seeing as you're effectively unattached, he decided that he wants to fold you in with another group that's already doing odd jobs and guarantees you'll get paid at the same time
Oh,
they
well.
do. And so he sent you off to a address of one of the abandoned noble mansions and says you'll find them there, just catch up with them. And so if you go to the bottom of the map where the entrance to the mansion is, you will see your temporary marker I've put on until we can get you something more permanent.
Okay.
So yes, you have this large, technically abandoned mansion before you.
Pretty impressive for the size.
There are mansions that are bigger here, but this is a fairly decent sized one for what would be a temporary or summer home, as it were.
Yeah.
Oi, guys, there's a guy inside. I can see him through the window.
Hey,
He's running away now. And there's goblins all over the place. Should we go talk to them?
Well, I suppose.
I suppose we
Going
could-
through a second time wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Who knows? With the servants here, there might be things that weren't open before.
Ooh, good point. Like the purple door.
It's still
say
in
that we
place.
got that from- Knock on it.
Knock knock.
You kind of make the motion towards it, but it just feels like you're pushing your hand in the water, sort of, and then your hand floats kind of back out of the effect. As if you're being pushed back.
That's strange.
That's weird.
I mean, can the goblin see you in there? I mean, can the goblin see out the door and see that there's people there? Can it hear through the door?
If you're looking into that room, the goblin that's in there seems to be next to a giant crystal ball and is just constantly polishing it. But as it's polishing it, the scenes on the ball keep changing.
He's watching medieval HBO.
Just seems to be constantly polishing the ball, not paying attention to it, just polishing the surface. And it's flashed between like meadows, a far off city, the great terrible things that lurk in the spaces between stars, ready to consume your soul. A bunny.
So the bunny's what consumes your soul, right?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
That's an evil rabbit.
God, it's the Monty Python rabbit.
Yep. Got big pointy teeth.
Well, I was asking if it can see them. Since he's just polishing the ball, I imagine he's not paying attention.
No, not paying attention at all.
Somebody let him.
Um,
I'm going to ask this goblin if this chest is owned by the guy that noble.
Goblin seems to have a kind of glassy-eyed look and seems to be trying to light the hookah there. And he keeps trying to light it, and it's not lighting. And I mean, it does kind of not have any tobacco put into the top of it. But each time he tries to light it, and he's using this like little magical item in his hand, it produces a flame. He gets frustrated and he tries it harder. And you're seeing the flames kind of getting bigger each time he's attempting it.
Is there any tobacco in the room that I can put in the top?
None that you can readily see.
I'll put some of my tobacco in the top.
Oh, you have some?
Yeah, I thought I bought some.
Thank you.
Say again?
he said he thought he had some.
Hold on, I'm looking. I apparently don't. I thought I had bought.
Look, I require you all to track stuff on your character sheet when you buy stuff because I cannot remember everything myself.
Well, can I try and look in that chest that Blade was just about to look into?
If you try to grab, you don't see any locking mechanism, but when you try to grab the top, it just feels heavier and heavier the more effort you put into picking it up.
Can I ask the goblin if he knows where the tobacco is stored? Since I speak gobbly.
Oh, if you're trying to speak to him, he ignores you and just seems to be muttering obscenities as he's using the little enchanted lighting item, and now the flame has gotten to, several inches long.
I'm gonna smack him on the back of the head.
Don't let him burn down the house.
Yeah, we might want to stop him before he burns down the house.
Yeah, let's do that. Maybe
Also-
not attacking him.
Are you going to be using a weapon to hit him, or just like your bare hand?
No.
The back of his hand.
No, just like my open hand. Just like smacking him on the back.
Like a bat.
Cause him to stumble, but he doesn't seem to actually register it. He just kind of stands up, like looking at the floor as if like something had happened there, and then he goes back to trying to light it.
All right,
Okay,
so
said we cleave him in half.
no.
No,
do not
let's
leave
not
him
do
in half.
that.
I actually stepped outside of the room to see if I can do an investigation to see if there's anything that out here, since I can't open up that chest.
I think last time, as I told y'all, you need a knowledge, magic, and lore check on that chest.
Who has magic and lore?
I think.
Magic.
You have lore magic?
Yep.
Well, why don't you come... Well, I'm going to call Ziltia over to see if she can probably help us.
Kidoki?
There's a chest in here. See if you can figure out how to open it.
I'm gonna
Check,
look
check,
on
check.
all of these tables and see if there's any tobacco on them.
What do I roll again for the lore? It's the 1d100.
Yes,
less than-
1d100 and get below your skill.
Right.
Got it.
Less than the skill.
Yeah. Let me double check what that is. 25. Like a type. There we go.
And Blade, if you're rifling the
50. So nope. All I could say is shiny and has probably magic stuff. Maybe.
Take a minute. We can try again in a minute.
as your rifle, if you're going to rifle the various tables, make a perception check on each of them.
Okay.
Your DC will be 15.
I pretty much can do nothing here.
Well, you've just wandered into a room and there's strangers here of very...
Hey!
you got to get above 15 on a D20. So, greater than 15 equal to or greater than.
Let's try that again.
Jesus. Aaron, yeah, you see these people just rifling through everything.
I'm pretty much confused at this point because I don't know any of these people. I don't know
Hey,
if
do you
they're
happen to have any tobacco on you at all?
Nah, I don't
Do
smoke.
you know about magic?
No, I don't know any magic either. Don't like the stuff.
Do you work
Okay.
here?
No. Some guy told me to come here.
An elf?
I think so.
Lanolin?
I'm not sure. I didn't get his name.
You looking elf with the clipboard?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
He worked for the prince, I guess?
Yeah, a bit of an asshat.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
Should be him.
That's the one.
Yeah,
Just
he told me to
love
come
how
here
you were...
'cause he's trying to-
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, fuck no, I forget what I was gonna say.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, just some asshat told me to come here because apparently there was a couple of adventurers that were doing a task, and he thought that they might need my help.
Oh, that's
Although
us.
clearly you guys have got it. Although you guys have clearly got it sorted.
Clearly.
Sure. Let's go with that.
I say in air quotes.
There you go.
Babysitting this house.
Yeah.
Yes. Babysitting. That's exactly what we're doing.
We could be doing worse things.
Alright, well, you're still trying to mess with the treasure chest there, Ziltia. I'm going to come back out here, and it'd be perception to look for something out here to use, right?
Yes.
Okay. Crap. Can't type today.
Poor coffee.
Nope. Wait, what's my bonus to perception?
It'll be under your... It'll be in the combat section of your character sheet.
Wait, how many times would I be able to try the lore magic?
As many times as it takes.
Okay,
Because we're not in combat.
true.
There's no great pressure on you.
Hey, I got a
Hey!
suggest.
Hey.
Um...
Oh.
Folk, you have found a
Right.
bit of Blade, you found a bit of tobacco-like substance on this particular table. You think it may be a little suspect considering the other items, but it's your only thing you found so far.
I'm gonna smell that. What does it smell like?
Take a big sniff.
Does it
It
smell like skunk?
no,
Oh,
Of
All right,
course,
it's
my
not weed
keyboard
then.
but
decided.
it does smell very sweet. Has a kind of a molasses undertone to the tobacco.
Would that be like, figuring out what drugs like poisons are? Because isn't tobacco technically a poison?
No,
No. Okay.
that'd be stuff like herbology or holistic medicine.
fuck
Okay.
it. Nothing ventured,
Could do
nothing
that.
gained. I'm gonna just dump it in.
I could do holistic medicine.
You're gonna kill that poor goblin.
Nope, I'm just gonna dump it in. That's not my
Oh,
problem.
I can't figure out this chest. So
All right,
he's
you
just
put-
staring at this chest, squinting at it. Dang your chest!
Okay, take the tobacco and you kind of have to pack it up because to insert on the top of the hookah. And as soon as you do, the goblin lights it up and
And
yeah,
then I run out of the room.
I did it! I did it!
Yay! Thiltia figured it out.
Take
God.
that!
Finally, with a successful lore check, you determine that it's a kind of a word puzzle, and it's a really stupid one.
Oh,
It's
my
like, oh, it's all in
God.
magic runes. It's like, you know,
It's just a puzzle. Puzzle
no,
game.
it's not even like, you know, hey, this is a real tongue twister. It's like, for those who are my friends, and you just kind of look at the symbols that are on the top of it. Is like, this one goes there, that one goes there, and it spells friend, and the thing opens.
Friend.
So what does she find in the chest before we go on to my perception roll of where I'm standing?
There's a staff, a spell book, and a number of different, rather strange-looking foods in there.
I would take the staff and the book. We can
Yeah.
ask, since the guy sent us here to check his place, we might be able to ask if we're friends, and if we are, we can technically take it.
Yeah. Can I pick up the stuff though? At least, I guess it's first thing to check.
Oh yeah, it's easy to remove it.
Okay.
And underneath the food items appears to be a quite a bit of pre-rolled tobacco for going on the top of the hookah.
Oh, well,
So
there you
you-
go.
You can probably just take that and add it to what
The-
Blade already put on there.
I'll
Might
go
want to
ahead
run
and
out
do
of the
that.
room first, because I've already
Right.
put it on.
I'm
No.
gonna take the staff, the book, and the food, and then give him the tobacco and get out of there.
Well, I mean, I think he already started lighting it before you opened the chest.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I'll just give him more tobacco
So-
and just get out of there.
So then, what happened when the goblin was finally able to light it?
It blew up like a damn nuke.
No.
Don't blow me up.
As soon as he's able to get it lit, he kind of stokes it a bit to get it properly going, and then he just retires to the side of the room.
Oh, well, so he's not using the magic fire anymore.
No, it just seems that it's just trying to turn it on.
Fair enough. Okay,
Well,
so
he didn't even want to smoke it.
no, he's. I think because he's a butler, he's just there to light it for whoever's there.
Oh,
Oh, that
that
would
would
make
be-
sense.
Yeah,
As long as we're in the room, he's going to keep standing there trying to light the thing.
I think he was trying to light it before we even got into the room.
That would
Correct.
probably be it.
well, he put all the effort forth. He wants to try it.
Yeah.
I'm not smoking that.
I rolled a 15 to check out here
Mild curiosity.
because I was trying to find tobacco, but I don't know what else I found standing right here.
Hold on, I just gotta double check the roll. Okay, there it is, 15. Oh, there's a lot to notice in the room. Specifically where you're standing, the clock is actually kind of moving interestingly.
I think we
It's
might have another magical item here.
Okay, do I need to check it out?
well,
I think so.
Might be worth it.
at first blush, looking at it, it looks like it is just ticking normally. And then when you kind of look at it a little closer, you realize it's not that the pendulum's going back and forth, it's the pendulum swinging one direction, stopping just perceptibly, and then swinging backwards.
Which would make it a magical item.
Yes.
So,
Also, it appears that the minute hand of the clock is missing.
and I didn't see it by doing a perspective, right? Perception.
No.
Sorry. Okay.
There's just some Resident Evil puzzle stuff. I can see it now.
Hey, puzzles are fun.
I didn't say they weren't. We have to find that minute hand now.
Okay, so I'm going to call over to Zeltia that there's another item you might want to check. And point to the clock.
Okay.
And I didn't see anything else around where I'm standing, correct?
Well, there's also, if you're doing a full scan of the room, you'll realize there's keys under that black desk
What black desk?
here.
I thought that was a couch.
No, that's a desk.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, good then.
I'm going to check out the keys, pick them up.
It seems to be a standard key ring.
Okay. I'll just keep this on my belt loop for now.
Each of the keys is differently colored, though.
Corresponding with the room colors, or
Yes.
what?
Is there a purple key?
Yeah, is there a purple key?
Is there a purple key?
Yes.
Let's
Okay
go.
then. I guess we're going to that room first. Okay, I'm gonna-
To unlock the purple door.
You have to go. You have to check the clock.
Okay.
If that's a puzzle piece, I'm gonna friggin' know what's in it. Anyway. Okay, unlock the door.
Yeah, if you
I
tried
got a
it,
success.
Yay!
awesome.
Didn't
When
take
you
as
put-
long as the goddamn friendship box.
Friendship is magic.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so I imagine you're gonna finish with going into the purple room and then go to her. So I'll shut up.
Yes. When you push the key towards the kind of magical field, it dissipates in front of the key and disappears.
Okay, so getting in the room, going to save for checking it out after we figure out what Ziltia found, because I don't
Okay.
want to.
All right. Yeah, there is some sort of fairly powerful bit of magic on that clock, and considering the tremendous amount of magic runes that are on the face of the clock, as well as you can't quite see them, but if you put your fingers along the woodwork, you could feel them inlaid into the wood and hidden by a clever layer of lacquer that makes the indentations visually the same as the rest of the wood. This thing is heavily enscrolled with magic. And
This Carver had a lot of time on his hands.
It's
Oof.
either that or he didn't have a choice.
Or both.
Doo-doo.
but anyways, yeah. This magical device is, to the best of your ability to understand it, without being like a master in runes and other magic, is malfunctioning. And it does seem to be from missing a piece.
I guess we'll try to find that piece later. Or so. I'm guessing everyone's in the room then, in the purple room, correct?
Just
Yep.
a moment. I was going to also say that that malfunction you suspect is extending over the entire estate grounds.
Oh,
Maybe it's a
Okay.
time magic or something.
Well, considering
Seems to
nothing's
be
changed in this place.
it seems to be affecting. I mean, look at the goblin.
Yeah.
He didn't actually stop trying to light the fire until it was lit, which is technically a repetitive motion.
Right. And this guy's been rubbing the crystal ball thing nonstop.
I mean, to
I
be
might
true,
go into the other room and look at what the goblin next to the pie is doing.
Oh yeah, the pie. I was thinking about going in there and getting another slice.
y'all already ate that damn thing.
I want another.
Maybe
What
Jeff is
pie?
done. But
Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Chef.
But I'll handle this in order of ask first.
Yeah.
In the purple room, it's, the goblin is continuously polishing that thing, and it is flipping through several images. And, like, when the more terrifying vistas come up, you're starting to realize that the things being observed are starting to look back.
That's not good.
so the more he's doing it, the more things are able to look through that thing? Is what I'm hearing.
Ball or
I
something
feel like we
that?
should stop him.
Is there any way we can ask him what exactly he's looking for?
I don't think he's looking for anything. He's just polishing the thing.
Oh, fair enough.
Seems to be the
Are the things in the crystal ball, do they seem demonic or monstrous?
Yes,
Can I do a lore demons and monsters check?
certainly.
Okay.
This
So,
is the part where we realize that it's actually his dark god.
how do I do this?
Dun, dun, dun.
Less than 45, right?
Yes,
Yep.
it's always under the skill.
Okay. I think I've got it. Damn it! Wait a minute, so I can try again.
Yeah.
And so that's all he's doing is a polishing motion, correct?
Yeah, and he's only polishing one spot at the moment.
Is it possible if I pick him up and put him in front of a window with a smudge on it, he'll start, I don't know, trying to rub the window and not the ball?
You can always attempt.
Can I try another lore check after a minute?
Sure.
Okay, I'll wait
There
to
we
do
go.
that until you answer Blade's question about the pie.
Well, he was saying
That is
he's,
important.
I know Blade moved himself to the other room, but he is doing a lore check on the things being seen through the crystal ball. Yeah, and two different scenes. One of the scenes you believe is, one of the many hells of certain religions that are native to this place. And so you suspect that's a devil who might be coming closer. It's at a good distance from the ball's perspective, but it is approaching. Unfortunately, the more terrifying thing is one of the other truly mind-bending vistas, which is not healthy to look upon for long. Shows a creature that's name is only said in metaphor because its true name will, rend the mortal mind.
Ah.
Its name is the Sleeper Who Watches. Something pretty much lore-wise is, it's mainly myth because nobody's seen one. Or at least nobody who's ever lived. And, they tend to be the sort of things that can battle the gods themselves.
And it's getting closer and closer.
Yes, the problem is that you can't. It's a kind of a slightly twisted perspective due to the crystal ball's shape. So, one, you can't tell how big the thing is or how close it's getting.
It could be the size of a jellyfish or the size of a continent, and we would have no idea.
Correct.
We wouldn't. And
Yep.
also, we don't know if this thing also acts as a portal for it to get out.
Right.
Something
So we
that
should
powerful Probably.
We
Um,
should
I'm,
probably
probably
let
force its
Goblin
way
probably
through.
leave.
What if we roll the crystal ball away from the goblin? If that's possible.
well, I'm gonna actually try and take a hold of the goblin and put him next to a window.
Yeah, Suran's gonna say, yeah, you should probably do that because I don't think we should be in this room anymore.
All right, so
So,
the
y'all might-
goblin is very easy to pick up and... Okay, come on. Flip the image. Bitch. Yeah, you put him near the window, and if you just say clean that, he'll turn around and just start polishing the window.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Oh.
And before we did that, we made sure it was on a non-threatening image, correct?
Correct.
Like the bunny.
Yes, it was
Awesome.
the bunny.
What? And
Oof. All right, so we might want to do a perception check around the room just to make sure that there's
Nothing came out.
nothing
Yeah.
came out, nothing's wrong. We might be able to collect a few things.
Idea? Maybe
Yes?
we should take the goblin out of the room and, not
maybe
leave
lock
him in.
this room.
Yeah.
ooh, is that another chest?
Here's the thing, is the room was locked and the goblin was already in there.
Yeah, so that means he would have teleported in.
So,
So he would just teleport right back in if we lock the door. And he'd probably start polishing the orb again because we haven't told him to clean the window.
Please.
hmm,
The orb.
I missed it when we used to just kill goblins.
It's not
We
going to
could
help
just-
any because it
It
does
was a
seem
simpler
like
time.
the... What was that, Miller?
It was a simpler time.
It was.
Well, I'm just trying to say that these goblins appeared after we undid the... After we opened up the portal. So I imagine if we killed him, another one's just going to come through the portal, teleport to the room, and start doing exactly what he was doing.
Well,
Well,
since I'm
we
new,
could just
well, since
tell
I'm,
him.
well, since I'm new here, why did you just open a portal in the first place?
It was
'Cause-
nice.
Yeah, Blade walked across the portal.
Oh,
Some-
fine. Blame it on me.
Yeah,
It was your fault.
You did the deed.
I mean, we'll take some responsibility for killing the first couple, but still.
Yeah.
He
Open the
slipped
portal.
and fell on my axe. I had nothing to do with it.
You know what? I'm owning up to what happened. I basically crushed one's head.
Alright, can I just tell the goblin do not touch the orb anymore?
I
Doesn't
don't
seem to
know.
recognize that. It only seemed to understand when he said clean window.
Okay, so clean window. And I imagine he's going to keep doing that.
Yes,
You
he
could
just seems,
say clean only the window.
Clean only the window.
he seems utterly engrossed in making it shine as much as possible.
Well, he's also stuck on a loop, so until we figure this out, he's going to keep doing that. So
Is
I
anyone,
imagine he's not going to go back.
is anyone wondering if the guy here out the window who got claymored has anything to do with the crystal ball?
Oh shit, I didn't even see that.
Maybe.
Anyway, I'm going to do a perception check to look around the room. Saran and, what was your character's name? Aaron?
Yeah.
Miller? Yeah, you two should probably do one too.
Perception?
Yeah,
That's just 1d20, right?
yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
And I don't see Jack. I see the goblin cleaning the window.
I see everything. Everything.
Expertise.
Alright,
Should I
surrounding.
try and sorry.
I see things that aren't even there.
You gotta make another lore magic check on that chest.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
Yeah. As for what you see laying around the room, you realize there's a bunch of silver coins on the ground,
Yay!
and there is a broom with foot stirrups.
I am gonna take both of those.
What?
It's a flying broom.
You could fly around.
That's probably owned by the homeowner.
Yeah,
I
most
don't
likely.
think we can take that.
Well, we can
Well,
take it for now, and then when we confront him,
He
we can
did
give the
say-
items back.
He did say anything you can pick up, you can take. If it's not, if it,
As long as it's not owned by him, yeah. Because everything else is underneath a magic spell that forces
So
its
what-
way back
So what we
out
can
of the hands of
do,
her.
so what we can do is we can take it, and when we go to him, we can go, this is everything we found. What do you want out of it?
Oh yeah. That
How
could
much
work.
silver is there, by any chance?
Say again?
How much silver did I find looking around the room?
500 silver pieces.
Holy Jesus!
Nice.
Oh.
It's about 50 gold. So.
Okay, then I'll just say 50 gold then. That's way easier. And am I able to pick up the broom?
Get
Yes.
this box.
Okay, I'll keep it with me until we're sure that it doesn't belong to the homeowner. And hopefully I'll put it in an area where, like, if it does decide to rip itself from my hands, it doesn't go through me.
You hope.
Try it one more time.
I'd say keep doing it until you get a success, to be honest, because we're not going anywhere. We're still
That's
searching
true.
the grounds again. And
I mean, we're
when
really
we're done
not in a
searching
rush either.
yeah, when we do finish searching the grounds, we can go down into that the staircase with the
Yeah.
We
yeah.
might need to hurry up because these other goblins might be
I
doing
got
other
one.
things that could destroy the entire place too.
Well, yeah, we should go see them. And since you're in that room, you can check up on him, and I will go to the blue room across the hall.
Okay. Also, I got a success finally.
Yay!
What's in the
After-
box?
Finally.
It's a bit more complicated
What's in the
word puzzle, but it still comes down to the combination for it. So it's the word C, which is really stupid because it is the only combination those runes can make.
Yeah.
Um,
What's in the box?
inside it is a small scrying globe.
Ooh, I'm gonna
Ooh.
What's in the box?
use mine now. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay.
So
I'll take
let's
the
get out of
scrying
here
thing.
before an eldritch horror comes out of that freaking crystal ball.
Yep.
All right, Blade. The goblin in that room is repeatedly trying to light the candles. And every time he finishes lighting the candles, you see something flicker in the middle of the pentagram, and then all the candles snuff out again. And the process repeats.
We need a new pie. I'm gonna go downstairs and get a new pie.
It hasn't been enough time for a pie to be made, and you could tell that the goblin who's making it is utterly inept because, like, they've put whole apples into the pie, and then have poured a bunch of honey in with it, and are trying to bake that.
Can I go
Can
downstairs
I
and
try
try to break
helping?
it for him?
Okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs and help too.
okay, who all's going back into the basement?
Siran and Zilthia.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm not going to switch you over to the map, but if you want to,
That's
you can
okay.
make cooking checks to see if you can do better.
Well, he seems to be doing
can't do
fine.
cooking, so.
He seems to
gonna
be
go in-
doing fine, Blade. So
I'm gonna go into this room and what do for perception check again?
it's 1d20.
Let's see, since
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Make the most bitchin' pie ever.
Oh, I got one too.
okay. But first off, I need to help Aaron.
Go ahead.
Your
Go
character,
for
let's see. Okay, has no bonus to perception. That's not uncommon. So you just need to.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
It's a dance hall. There's a bar. The goblin appears to be making drinks.
I'm gonna
Fair
roll
enough.
a perception too.
I was gonna say, let's get smashed.
Yeah.
Okay. Blade, looking around, you realize that the goblin is making all sorts of fairly crazy looking drinks. A couple of them he has actually set on fire as he just kind of slaps them down on the bar and goes to making a new one.
Should we be concerned?
No, we shouldn't,
Nah.
because I'm just going to sit down and start drinking.
Okay, I thought we weren't gonna do that, but never
Nope.
mind.
Too late.
Things change.
The first couple of drinks he's made are particularly tasty mixed drinks.
We're
Those are-
supposed to be working. You do realize that, right?
How many has he made?
Too many.
If it's more than 5, I'm going to stop drinking.
He's made 8 of them so far.
I'll stop drinking at 4.
Okay.
At least you know your cutoff limit.
Yep.
I'm not an alcoholic.
I know my limits, I swear.
We're gonna have to drag you out of here, aren't we?
No. I just need
Yeah.
to save some for tomorrow morning's coffee, that's all.
All
Does that
right.
mean you're gonna pour it into a flask?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Somebody will drag him up. We'll drag him up by his feet.
I'll carry him.
Not the beard, anything but the beard.
Drag him by the beard.
I'll put flowers in your beard.
Okay, Ziltia and
I
Saran,
will
since y'all are in the
Break all of your musical instruments.
I only had the one.
to make the pies, it's going to take you about a half hour, so I'm going to move on to other people.
Okay.
Mev, in the room you're in, you see a goblin. He's standing there with a deck of playing cards, and he seems to be doling them out. But every time they hit the table, they seem to come back to his hand, and he's starting to throw these things harder and harder.
Oh shit.
I think we should find that minute hand.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm going to each room and doing a perception to see what's around. Hey, why didn't I pick up on that sword in the green room when I did a perception?
That's not a sword, that's a telescope.
Oh, right.
I
Sorry.
made the same mistake the first time.
Okay.
It's really hard to tell, and I mean, these images are about as good as I can make them with the memory limit. I am sorry.
Okay, so he just keeps dealing them out, correct?
Yeah, but he's also kind of doing it sloppily, like he just threw one card out and it like hit the floor.
Put the bodies at the floor.
Did it
Don't sing that.
stay on the floor? Or did it teleport back to his hand?
It goes back to his hand.
I don't know how to stop that.
Okay, one just
Want a different
zipped
order?
past you, hit the fireplace, and embedded in the stone.
Punch him in the face. Punch him in
yeah.
the face.
So he's
Punch him in the face. Don't kill him, but punch him in the
throwing
face.
So he's throwing ninja star cards.
Oh crap.
Tell him to go downstairs and help the people in the kitchen.
Can I try that?
You
Do
can
we want
attempt
him
it.
there by the knives?
Sure, I will try and tell him to go downstairs and help with the pies.
He just shakes his hand and keeps dealing.
Tell him to go get you a drink.
Can you get
Another
me a
one
drink?
just penetrated the back of a chair.
Oh lord. Alright, I'm gonna leave this room for now and lock the door.
No. Go back in.
Okay.
Tell him to play this game, whatever this game
Play
is.
backgammon.
Can
Chess or
he
backgammon or whatever.
can I tell him to go and do that?
He'll just tell you, no play, only deal.
Go set up the game.
Can I play blackjack?
Yeah, can we play that? Let's all play that.
Like, can I sit down and try and go deal me some cards?
What's that thing?
I don't know. You tried to kill a chair with a card.
If you sit down, tell him, deal me some cards. He'll come closer to the table and he'll actually like set them out properly.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, I was actually a little
Stay
worried.
there. Yeah, stay there though.
Okay. But
And then he just
Okay.
seems to stand there like waiting.
oh lord. Okay,
He's
so I'm
playing
gonna have
for more
to.
players.
I'm probably gonna have to sit here and play a little blackjack with him, because you can do that with just one person.
Yeah,
Um,
unless he only knows one game.
what game is he dealing for?
Just keep playing the game.
Oh, it didn't seem like he was. It seems like he was trying to deal, but he wasn't dealing in any proper order for any proper game. He's just throwing cards on the table.
Okay, so I'm just going to sit here by myself for now. If somebody can come in and like do a perception check to see if they can find this damn minute hand, because that seems to be the cause of all of our damn problems.
Fuck, got a success.
I-
Reset from earlier.
I'm busy making a pie.
Nah,
Oh yeah.
that's not a success. It's just a 5.
Oh.
I'll roll a perception check.
Say again?
He said he'll roll a perception check.
I mean, you see the games, you see the coins that you, I believe,
no. Oh no.
the coins that you had seen on the table and left behind last time. And the goblin just seems to be standing there, almost vibrating with anticipation.
I'm guessing he really wants to play the game.
I mean, we probably could leave him in here alone if we locked the door, because I don't think the cards will get strong enough to penetrate through a wall, but they'll just go right back into his hand anyway.
Well, he just
It
penetrated
embedded
a
into
chair.
the fireplace. It embedded into
It's
the
embedded into a
fireplace.
wall and a chair.
But he didn't go through the wall.
Give him time.
Yeah, he's throwing them harder and harder.
Well,
He's
then
probably
I can.
getting some. He's
There you
probably
go.
getting games.
Alright, checking the room, there is a purse of gold coins on the floor.
I'll take them.
It's 30 gold pieces.
All right.
What happens if we put those on the table?
The coins?
Yeah, no, well, just the purse. Does that change what the goblin's doing?
If you
He's still
actually,
vibrating.
I mean, if you actually put the coins on the table, the goblin's going to go around to whatever chair you put the coins at, and he's going to take the coins away and put chips down.
Does anybody want to actually play a game?
I'm baking a pie.
No,
Nah.
Oh, yeah.
not particularly.
Yeah, we're baking a pie.
Like I said, I'm just going to sit here and keep him occupied since he seems to be super dangerous with those cards.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna run away now and go over
Oh, gee,
here.
thanks.
There's
I'm gonna-
two of
Bless
you,
you.
and you're a 14-foot tall giant with 4 arms. I think you'll be okay with a goblin.
I'm going to look at Aaron and go, if you want to go and check out the other rooms and see if you can't find that minute hand, please do.
All right.
Since I can sit here and do nothing.
Okay, I'll do a
we make pie.
I'll do a perception check for this room.
Fuck.
Damn, Blade!
So
Well-
I walk in through the door and I fall flat on my own ass and kill myself.
No, it's just, I mean, it doesn't seem anything out of the ordinary. They're just getting the feast already, it seems, these 3 goblins.
Can they at least tell what the 3 goblins are doing to get the feast already? Or does that one mean no?
They're not paying attention enough.
Fuck!
See, this is why I hate this rolling system. We need a
13.
separate rolling system.
There's a 13. Do I see anything with that?
Well, that's why I use the physics dice, because it seems fairer to me, but that's just me. Anyways, finally, with staring with dwarven intensity of hatred, you've realized that one goblin is trying to set up silverware and plateware, another goblin is cleaning, and the third goblin is serving food. And they keep getting in each other's way, because the one will put out food, then the one who's doing setup will take the food, throw it away, and then set out clean plates. or the one that's cleaning will, throw the food away, and then the one who's setting up will set out clean plates, and then the server will put food again, and it's just repeating. Now they're moving randomly between the tables doing this, so it's making it a little chaotic, but they seem to be moving faster and faster and more messily trying to each complete their task. And they
I
seem
think
a
we
bit...
can just leave this room alone.
Yeah, it just seemed like they're getting angry, though.
I think we've condemned these goblins to a life of hell.
And
I
Aaron,
don't really much
think.
care.
and Aaron, you realize that each of the three goblins doesn't seem to be aware, or each of the goblins doesn't seem to be aware of what the other two are doing.
Right.
And he doesn't see that minute hand anywhere? We've been to each room.
There's a
I'm gonna go upstairs.
19.
No. You haven't found the minute hand anywhere so far. What the
The
fuck?
minute hand better not be down that well thing.
I went upstairs and I checked a bunch of the rooms upstairs. There's like 2 of them, right? Or
There's
no,
3
4 of them.
rooms.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 3
You
of
haven't...
them.
Yeah. The 2 guest rooms and the master bedroom from last time. You haven't found anything different from when you were up there before.
So no.
Maybe
Oh.
when you two are done baking the pie downstairs, you can come up and ask the 2 butlers that are standing outside if they might know where the minute hand is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know where it is. It's in
You
the
do
fairy cave.
Yeah, that's what I.
Oh, it
yeah.
might be.
That's what I was thinking.
I think we're gonna have to risk it and just leave the goblins as they are, even the card throwing goblin, and go down and deal with whatever's down there. Because I have a feeling whoever's been storing the stolen stuff here is also down there in the cave.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Is that what everyone's willing to do?
Yep.
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna lock the goblin in here.
Mev, as soon as you finish going through a full round of even blackjack,
Yeah, I basically told him to do blackjack. I thought you had heard me.
yeah, I was going to say, once he goes through a full round, he seems to not be, like, trying to deal anymore once you get up from the table. He just moves to the corner and waits.
Oh, well, crap. Guess
I
I
swear
did
these
fix
guys
it.
are like
Oh,
NPCs
well.
in a game.
What did the goblin do when I sat down and started drinking?
Oh, he's still just making drinks.
Shit.
Don't drink
Well, that-
anymore. You said your limit was 4.
Yeah.
No, wait, I can't do anything. Never mind.
Is anyone going back in there with him, or no?
Oh,
Yeah.
no. I'm good, thank you.
Alright.
Alright, we'll go down into the fairy cave.
When Sarah and Ziltia come back with their pies, if you set one in the middle of the pentagram, the goblin will complete lighting the candles, and then you see a imp appear in the middle of it.
Shit.
What does the imp do?
It seems to
I-
be staring at you all malevolently
Saran is going to
while
stare
rubbing
back
its
at
claws.
Punch
Can
it
I
in
try
the
talking
face.
to it?
No, don't do that. Just kill it. It's the imp.
Okay.
Imps are
I was
all
going to try
evil.
to intimidate it.
Yeah.
What?
Oh
Imp
yeah, want
pet?
to be intimidated by me? Because I'm a minotaur?
Yeah. Well, the fact that like
Threaten
I have a pretty high intimidate stat, and I do have some understanding of demons and monsters.
Alright, do that then.
If not, we'll just kill it.
You can probably do a lore demon check to see
Yeah.
what kind of an imp it is.
Yeah.
Let's do
Can I
that.
do that? Like,
Let's both do it.
all right.
Yes, you can.
And I have my icon over there, but I will. Let's see what my thing
Wow.
is. Demons and monsters. 45. Okay.
45.
Same.
Go.
Sorry, I was just trying to see if I could get an icon and.
Nice.
Oh, double dice.
Who do you think you're messing with? The imp actually kind of just cowers back. He's like, just here to serve. Just here to serve.
Oh, that was actually for us to understand what it was, but I'm pretty sure we'll actually intimidate it too.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that's what
Just
you're rolling.
No, that was
Yeah.
for our demon and monsters lore check.
Oh, you
Yeah.
have to. Yeah, under 45. Oh, yeah. It's a demon. It's definitely looks like it's scrolled into the pentagram. Imps can be a problem due to their mischievous nature and numerous low-level magic that they can cast at almost at will, but they're also something that people summon as servants fairly often due to the fact that they're one of the more controllable
Demons.
devils around.
Should I still roll to intimidate it, or shall we just say it's intimidated?
It already said it was
Or we
only
can-
there to serve.
Yeah.
True.
And also you
So we wanna
realize that
intimidate more?
a slice of the pie is now missing.
So it's a
Maybe
sacrifice. I was going to ask, since it's there and it's ready to serve, you guys can go ask it to stop the goblin from making the drinks.
Or
Or at
we
least
could ask
drink
it where
them.
where the minute hand is.
There you go.
Or
Find the
that.
minute hand.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
gonna
we
ask
can do
him
that.
where the minute hand is.
Okay. Goblin's just kind of, if you ask it that, it's gonna kind of look at you for a moment. And then it's going to grin, go, "In darkness as it resides, between two of the noble plain pride," and then disappears.
That little bastard.
I think it just basically told us to go into the fairy cave.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
always
pretty
hate
much.
it when I do that. It's like, let me give you a riddle. I didn't ask for a riddle. I asked for answers, you little shit.
Yeah, but you just said, "Hey, where is this?" And it's like, "Hey, here's your answer. Fuck you, gone."
Use the other part to resummon the little bastard. I'm gonna kill him. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So I guess we have to go into the fairy cave.
Yup. Alright.
All right, and I imagine everybody's going there.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what we should have asked it?
Fairy.
We should have asked
What?
it to go get the minute hand for us.
That's what I said. I said, can he find it for us?
Well,
Yeah, sorry.
it's more like a play on words because we kind of asked it where it was, and he told us. We never told him to go physically get it.
But if he tried to do that, he might have ran off with it. being
That's
an
true.
imp.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Bastard he is.
You would have had to have been very, very specific.
Mhm.
Goddamn, I can't. Yeah, I'm just trying to get your icon set up before you move your view there.
Take your time.
No, it's okay. It's just it takes me just a moment.
Dark, scary cave.
And then once you move us down there, can you get me a drink, hon? I need to take my medicine.
Okay. Just
Should we
give
take a little break?
me a second because I got to.
Yeah, we could take 5, use a drink.
It's fine with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I want to see
Okay,
if
come
Bitter's
on.
getting ready.
All right. If Roll20 isn't going to have an aneurysm. All right. I'm not sure where it's going to pop your perspective to, but you're on the right-hand side of the map.
There we go.
All right, and just a short break so everyone can get their drinks. And here we are back after a short break. All right. I've descended down the stairs. I hope everyone's to the right side of the map where their icons are at.
Yep.
I think I got everybody. And what you see in front of you is the stairs end in a pool of water before you.
Oh,
Well, the stairs go back up on the other side of the pool of water.
oh, okay then.
I'm gonna walk across it.
I will as well.
All right, you feel stuff crunching underfoot as you go across.
Okay. And Stealthy is just.
Look, I'm gonna look down at what's crunching as I walk across.
I can't tell where I can put myself without looking like I'm standing on top of one of them.
I'm just gonna stand right where I am
Yeah.
because I'm a cautious assassin.
When you take a look at it a bit closer, you realize it is a very substantial number of copper coins.
Copper what?
Copper
Copper
coins.
Oh.
Like,
Touch the coins.
on the order of 4,000 of them.
Oh,
There has to be a reason they're there.
yeah, I'm not gonna mess with those.
And
Pennies
next
for the
up is
dead.
a room with several statues.
What is the statue in the center? Do I recognize it as any substantial figure?
Oh, when you look at it, it looks like it's a generic heroic figure. But on the far side of the statue from where you're all standing, there does seem to be something on the pedestal.
What it be?
Alright.
What's on the pedestal, hon?
Should
Appears to
we-
be a kind of like a slightly raised button with a symbol of a hand in the middle of it. Also, as everyone has walked into the room, you see barriers descend down on all of the exits.
God damn it.
Well, since we're all trapped in here, I'm gonna press the button with my hand.
There we go. As you do, you see a set of symbols glow on the pedestal around the base of the statue, and the statue starts to turn to each of the symbols, and as it does, the symbol winks out. Seems to be about 30 positions.
Okay, so it's just going around in a circle?
Yes, it seems to be turning, pointing to each of them. As it goes through the first...
Count.
Huh?
It's a countdown.
As it goes through after it gets past the first 5, the letters change to a orange color, or the symbols change to an orange color as it continues rotating.
Okay.
Can I throw a copper coin back into the pool of water?
No.
It's blocked off. I mean, what do the other statues look like?
They all look like magic casters.
Huh. Alright, well, we might want to get ready to fight these in case.
Okay.
The statue keeps rotating as it gets to about to the halfway point. The numbers of the symbols have all turned red now,
Okay.
and it keeps turning. As it gets to the 3/4 point, the light in the room all goes out. It's completely pitch black, except for the glowing
Lovely.
symbols on the base of the statue.
Okay.
And all of you are starting to feel a tingling sensation go through the weapons you're holding.
All
I
right.
drop the weapon on the ground.
Huh?
The weapon on the ground.
Okay.
Does that do anything?
What, just wait there. Ziltia, what did you say?
I was gonna drop the weapons to any weapons I had to.
All right. The statue keeps turning. As it gets to the last 5 symbols, they start flashing, and there starts to be this kind of flashing lights going off inside the chamber. Strobing faster and faster as it counts down each of the, going 5, 4, 3.
Pick my weapons back up.
I'm gonna cover my eyes.
Me too.
2, 1.
I'm
Cover
gonna
my
do
eye.
too.
The light comes back up, and all the barriers have gone away.
That was a weird lock.
Each of your weapons now seems to be glowing a little bit.
It just enchant our weapons.
Yeah, doesn't Blade have an ability to sense enchantments on a weapon?
He can detect quality.
Yeah, I can't detect magic.
Never mind. I'm
You want
gonna.
me to detect magic with lore magic, or does that work?
It's pretty much magic lore is what can allow you to figure things out. Otherwise, you need something like the actual spell or ability to identify.
What does the guy at the base of the stairs look like?
Oh, just dead.
A corpse, basically.
Yes.
Can I use track humanoid
Certainly.
to see if he's come through here?
Make the skill check.
Those look like chests.
Yeah, it does look like he came through here.
Alright, so what are these chests here?
Oh, for God's sake. On the wall here, written in huge Elvish script, is the phrase, "What is yours is mine, and what is mine is yours."
Huh. Okay, I'm gonna try opening up this chest.
I'll open up the other.
Yeah, when you open up the 2 chests, the top one seems to be full of all sorts of cruddy, crappy items, and the bottom chest there appears to be full of what looks like high quality swords, armor, even rings and other items in there.
Can I try?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry.
What are some of the lower quality items? Are they like just
Busted up rusty swords and armor. There's also plates, cups.
So, the stuff that we took out of the basement?
Somewhat, yeah.
I'm going to use recognize weapon quality on them.
Oh yeah, those are some finely made weapons. All of them seem to be made of elven or fey manufacture.
Hold on, I did that wrong. I used a D20 instead of a D.
Oh, good. Thank you for being honest. I hadn't noticed that. But you still got it on the second roll. So yeah, these are finely crafted weapons of Elven or Fey make.
Well, since everything has been puzzles up until now, this also sounds like a puzzle.
Yeah.
Can you take anything out of that chest that you're standing out, Ziltia?
I can try. Do I need to roll for that?
First item you try to pick up actually effectively crumbles as you do.
Oh.
Okay, then no, I cannot take.
So I imagine the same thing would happen on this end. But I do have some of those plates in my bag. So I actually do want to try something. Since the stuff that's in my bag does seem like it would belong in the chest that Ziltia is at, correct?
I mean, they're
Well, it's
brass
all
and
swords and armor weapons, right?
What did you say?
It's all weapons and all, though, right? Not
No,
plates.
he said plates are in there too.
Okay, that part.
yeah. I was going to say there's even stuff like clay pots and clay jars and stuff in there.
Right, and in the good one there was elven stuff, right?
Yes, mainly armor and some jewelry and a few weapons.
So I'm going to take out one of the plates and hand it to Ziltia. Try putting it in your chest.
Okay, I'll put the plate gently in the chest.
And then I'm going to look at the chest that I'm at to see if anything happens.
I hear a little bit of rattling in it.
Okay. Anything appear?
No.
Is there a possibility that it could be booby trapped?
Well, we're about to find out because I'm going to reach in and grab something.
Oh, what are you going to try to pull out?
You said there was armor, right?
Yeah.
I'll try to pull out some armor.
As you try to pull on it, it doesn't budge.
Okay, how about something smaller? Like jewelry.
You easily pull out a ring.
Oh, there we go.
So it's equivalent exchange. We have to give something of equal value to what we take.
That makes sense.
This
Is it
ring is
possible I
Nine.
this ring's made out of gold and has an inset piece of lapis. There's no way that plate is equal monetary value.
What about the grind ball?
Wait,
Would that be a
I do want to try taking out something else that enough item that would equal the weight of the plate.
Well, didn't it not say earlier that what yours is mine and what mine is yours?
Yeah.
So maybe you
What-
have to take something out that would be similar to that particular item.
I guess, but since it let me take out a ring already and I put in a plate, maybe it's equivalent to the weight.
No, it's equivalent to maybe to what it's actually worth in coin.
Oh, maybe. Well, can I at least try and take out another item first to see if that's actually what it is?
Yeah, sure.
But anyways, damn distractions. It seems like you can't pick up any other items now.
Okay, so then yeah, so what he said is correct. It's of equal value to.
Sorry, go.
I was just repeating what the equal value.
You put in a bronze plate and pulled out a gold ring with a lapis inlaid gem.
I'm gonna put one of the 4 bolts of silk in the other chest and see if I can't pull anything else out.
Okay, what are you going to attempt to grab out?
I'll just start grabbing anything at random until something comes out.
You're able to pull out a mace.
Thanks.
You can do detect quality to see if it's as good a quality as the silk you just put in.
Let's do that.
This thing is expertly made. I mean, you'd say this is equal to any sort of dwarf forged mace. I mean, it isn't an elven style, but it is of excellent quality.
So it's essentially like an ancient weapon kind of thing?
Oh, unfortunately, it's in pristine condition, so you can't tell how old it is, but this thing is... You would put the quality up there at master.
Okay.
Not quite a masterpiece, but somebody who knows the secrets of, some of the greater abilities in elven forging put this thing together.
So that would be worth a hell of a lot more than the silk he just put in.
Yes.
Like 20 grand in gold.
With the right buyer, easily, yes.
Oh.
I mean, what's similar between that mace and the silk?
Anyone has the intelligence skill.
That would be me. Do you have intelligence, Aaron?
I think so.
You can try rolling it too.
What roll then?
1d100 with the greater sign at the number of your skill check. So
You do not have the intelligence skill on your sheet, Aaron.
Oh, I should do.
no.
And only Mev has intelligence.
Can she re-roll
Yep.
that?
Wait, do I not have high enough intelligence then, or?
It's as an actual skill. It's the ability to take available information, put it together, and come to a logical conclusion.
You have to actually have it on your sheet.
Yeah.
Does the
I don't then.
not have that? Dark
Considering you have two examples, I'll give you that second roll. Yeah, after you kind of look at him, you realize the mace that Blade pulled out was equal to that in weight to that big roll of silk that he'd put in.
But the ring didn't weigh as much as the bronze plate.
It weighs less than it.
But I can't take any other type of jewelry out.
It seems to be item per item.
Okay, so you can take something up to the weight.
Correct.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I'm going to throw my other mace, both of my short swords, and my dagger into the cave.
Looks like we're
You're
just
gonna
doing
get,
an
like-
exchange now.
Yeah.
Right.
He's just gonna get like a great sword or something.
We don't even know if we're going to be
God.
able to keep this stuff.
I'm pretty sure we will if we ask the guy nicely.
You kind of have to give me a moment now. I was like expecting like one or two items. I wasn't expecting you to go, hey, here's like my entire arsenal. Gimme, 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 gimme. It's like, okay, give
Just
me a
like
sec.
take all this stuff.
I'm not using dual short swords and a dagger, so... And I have a much nicer mace, so fuck it.
Tempted to throw my the scrying ball I found, see if I get something.
I would keep that.
Yeah,
That's
Would
a
you keep
magic item.
That's a magical
You
item
probably-
and
Yeah.
money.
All right, the
That seems to be worth like 250,000 on its own right now.
Good point.
okay, of the two short swords you threw in, you can pick out items of similar weight. Would be two scimitars that are sitting in there.
Okay, I'll pull both of those out.
What else did you throw in?
A mace and a dagger.
Oh, standard mace. You
The
pulled out the
fancy
only.
mace that the other guy just pulled out. It's like, here, give me your thing.
The only other item equal to the weight of the mace is a warhammer that's in there,
I will grab the warhammer.
and the daggers just exchanged for elven crafted daggers.
Okay. There was only one dagger,
Okay.
so I get 2.
No, just saying, if you threw in a dagger, the only item that's about the same weight is another dagger.
There are other jewelry in there.
Yeah, there's several more rings, a couple of bracelets, and a necklace.
I was going to ask if we all wanted to trade stuff. Could we just wait until the end of the session and you could tell us what we could have traded?
That could have worked too.
Well, I'm just saying because this might take a long while, and I think he wants us to get through this dungeon this go.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, that's
have a good idea.
okay.
It's just a little bit of paperwork at the end, but I imagine we're all going to want to trade stuff.
No.
And we might find stuff later on.
True. So
We might walk around the corner and there's an entire chest full of lead in the other room.
I know.
Liz,
Or you know, you can start breaking the statues and just harvesting rock.
God.
Here, let's just put a boulder in there and another boulder
Yep.
in there. And another boulder in there.
and then a rock.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
Well, I have a
Jesus.
warhammer, so it'll be fine. Chunks out of the wall.
Okay.
Just like, what are you people doing? We're breaking the system.
Nothing.
Oh, look, sarcophagus. All right. I think that's the plural.
All
I
right, put dead
can't remember.
people in the fucking box.
Yeah, how much do these lids weigh?
The partially open box seems to already be occupied.
They're easy to remove.
Yeah, occupado, do not disturb.
Oh, look, I got a natural 20 for perception.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's very opulently lined coffin. There's somebody in there who's been dead a very, very, very long time, and it looks like somebody had disturbed their corpse.
I'm going to relay that information.
But do they have a clock hand on them?
No.
So we still have yet to find the fucking clock hand.
Did I
Well,
retroactively
not ready to go.
clock hand was in the chest?
Wait, I didn't hear you, Falk. What'd you say?
Can I retroactively ask if the clock hand was in the chest? Just walked away from.
No.
On either side, right?
It wasn't in them. No.
And there's nothing else in this room? Besides that coffin that's been disturbed?
What about the one that's still closed?
What you see is what you get.
Ah. Well, that guy's been disturbed, so
So go check this
Seen
way
some
out.
shit.
how about we try and go down the other hall? Yes.
Yeah.
Cause there's
What
really
is-
nothing else in that room that I can
Okay.
see.
There's another sarcophagus that we didn't know.
Ooh.
Oh, we didn't open it. That's true. I don't know if you want to. If you want to open it, fine.
Look, what a bunch of loot.
Like a pile of stuff.
I rolled an 11 for a perception check for this room. So
Hold on, let me try to.
Me too.
what did you just try to roll, Folk?
I just roll a 4.
For what?
And then
Perception.
I got it for.
Oh, because you did under 40, and I'm like, what?
I know, I'd forgotten that. Roll another.
Oops.
Yeah, I don't see anything much either.
Appears to be there's a large, rather substantial amount of gold and silver here.
And by the way, Aaron, you do have perception. Everyone has basic perception. Just so you're aware. Which is a D20.
Yeah, some people have bonuses to perception, but not everyone does.
Yeah.
But anyways, like I said, there's a pile of gold, silver, appears to be several types of leather, pots and pans, a barrel, and a number of pillows. As well
Is the
as,
barrel full of anything?
if you check the barrel, it's full of salt.
Huh.
And also there's a small... God damn it, I keep forgetting I have to select on. Not table. Penlith? Yeah, Penlith. There that has a couple of scrolls on it.
What about these things, the statues that look like they're holding something?
Jesus, one sec. They're
One
all
of them
statues holding braziers, and they are in the and each of the statues is a different color: blue, green, purple, and gray.
I was going to ask if I could pick up the scrolls and read them.
Yes, they're in Elvish.
Oh, yay, I know that one.
So if you're literate in Elvish, I
Yes.
won't require a roll if you're over 60% literate.
I think mine,
63.
Awesome.
Yeah, mine's at 55 for literacy.
I got 75 in it.
I am trying to find a
Oh, no,
note that has
literacy is
disappeared.
65.
I'm 65% literate.
Speech was 75.
Okay, so you and I are about the same, Saran.
And it's not speech, it is specifically literacy to be able to read these scrolls.
Oh, never mind. I'm 55. Never mind.
Yeah, my
Yeah, I
Also 55.
my literacy is 63, so.
So you can understand them properly without a check.
Awesome! What is it?
Hold on, I'm just having it. Okay. There seems to be a poem or riddle on each of them.
Okay.
The longer one is from the longest nights to the freshness of spring, to the clear skies of summer, until the chilled days begin, until death returns us.
Huh.
Okay. What about the other part?
The other one says, by the seasons you will know me. And it has the unicorn symbol on it.
Unicorn?
Yeah, there's been a unicorn symbol just about everywhere in this place.
Okay, I think that would be
Habits.
Folk's area of expertise then.
What did this first scroll say again?
First scroll said, from the longest nights to the freshness of spring, to the clear skies of summer, until the chilled days begin, until death returns us.
I'm gonna roll heraldry recognition on the unicorn symbol.
Okay.
We're not in combat. I think you can keep rolling that.
Keep
You're kind of
going.
baffled, like, God, I know this. Maybe. Shit.
There you go.
Oh, right. That's a symbol
It's like
of.
it's
That-
just like the Winnie the Pooh scene.
Oh, where he's sitting there going, "Oh bother, bother, oh bother, bother. I know
Just
this."
tossing her head. It's like, what?
It's like think,
I
think, 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 think.
That symbol, especially on that blue background with other stuff, is a heraldry symbol of some of the high noblery of the Greater Fey Court.
Oh shit.
Oh God. Wait, would my character know this? Court. She knows about the courts.
You know about the court, but you don't know about heraldry.
No, but if he told us about
But
that, it's
I tell them that we're standing in the middle of a high Fey court's house.
right. I imagined he'd relate it to us. So if he says courts, my character's probably going to know she's probably going to accidentally slip and go, grandfather knows about, or grandfather is a part of the winter court, right? The prince is part of the winter court.
Technically, he's unallied, but he is part.
Wait,
but
what?
but the-
Grandfather?
Grandfather.
Forget I said that.
No. You can't just say that and then tell us
No,
forget.
No takebacks.
That was not the time.
We're all friends here.
It is very much the time.
No, it is not the time.
Yes, it is.
They might the poem might be about courts.
You need to tell us, because we're standing in the middle of a Fey High Noble's courthouse.
And if we take stuff that's theirs and they find out, we might get kaput.
It's not what you're thinking. I'm not related by blood. Okay?
By blood, but how?
It doesn't matter.
You're
They have
related.
things that spin us alive just because they think our screams sound pretty. We need to know what you know.
I don't know much.
Well,
I
you know
just
something.
I just know that the prince deals with the winter court. He's technically unallied. But a lot of his friends are from the winter court. And the fall court.
So this
He doesn't
is
very much
probably
care for summer.
a winter fall court.
Right.
These
Great.
courts for the seasons.
Right. There's a court for each season, exactly. And then she's going to hold up the poem. And she's going to be like, this might be about the courts. Plus, there are different colored braziers here. And I know that purple is associated with the winter court.
Okay.
I would think gray would be associated with the winter court, but okay.
Wait, was it purple?
I don't know.
No, I'm trying to ask Proctane.
Knowledge heraldry.
Oh, well then that would be you. I was going based
Okay.
off of living in the palace. There you go.
Heraldry.
Yes, there are colors associated with each of the courts. If I remember this correctly, it's green is spring, blue is summer, gray is gray is fall, and black or purple is winter.
Okay, I'll relay that to the rest of the party.
My character's probably going to go, I remember seeing a lot of purple on the people that visits the prince from the winter court. So,
They don't take kindly to when people kill their subjects, and we've killed their subjects.
it's goblins.
They're still subjects, though.
They still work for them.
That changes everything. I mean, you wouldn't walk into a fake court and just murder a red cap and say, oh, it was just a red cap. They
True.
view very differently.
I mean, We could probably.
Lore monsters.
I got
Ooh,
that.
I have that.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Unless
my
somebody
guy,
actually has lore fae.
my
I
guy wouldn't
almost
know what a
got
red
that.
cap is.
Oh, well, that didn't work.
Let me look.
Roll.
45. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe we can tell them our side. We just saw a goblin come out of a portal and we panicked.
I don't know.
Hope
If that's
it's enough.
It might be enough.
Don't fancy being slowly digested over 1,000 years.
Is that what they do?
Think. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zaltia, you remember that goblins are not technically classified as fae anymore. They're fallen fae. They've lost
the others.
almost all of their magic.
I
Well,
think we're good, guys. They're fallen fae.
See?
Oh, okay, so they're considered subnormal. Perfect. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Didn't notice then.
But anyway, this is obviously a puzzle since everything else has been a bloody puzzle.
Still
Yeah.
just thinks back to the friend chest and just clenches her fist.
You really damaged Ziltia with that chest, son. Anyway, since
It's a good thing. It's a good thing I technically can't get into trouble because I got here before you or after you killed the goblin. So
that's true.
You're fine.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You won't die.
You'll just watch us die.
Hey, Blade. What were the colors of the quartz you said again?
Green was spring, blue was summer, purple was winter, and gray was fall. If I remember what he said right.
Yes.
So I'm going to look through the pile and see if there's anything winter related. The barrel of salt,
Can I?
for instance.
What I said was in that pile is what's in that pile.
Is the statue
Oh.
I'm clicking on green?
Hold on, I'm having to actually zoom in. Yeah, it is.
That one's green.
Mm-hmm.
Can
Green, a purple, a gray, and a blue one. Looks like.
Yes.
Right. No. I'm gonna go up to it, and I'm gonna see if there's anything that can be removed from it. Like if I can remove what's glowing inside the brazier.
None of them are lit.
Oh, okay.
They just have it looks like charcoal, but the color's slightly off.
Slightly off
I'm gonna-
how?
It's not. Charcoal's black. This is colored charcoal.
I'm asking what color is in the bowl that I'm looking in.
Oh, each of them is.
I am.
Unless you're an alchemist or have the ability to make potions, you have no clue.
I can't tell the colors just by looking at it.
What I'm saying is that you'd look at it and be like, okay, it's sort of copperish color to
Does
it.
anybody have alchemy?
I don't.
Brewing. I don't think that's alchemy though.
I have
I
lore
mean-
religion.
Me too.
Lore magic can work in a pinch.
Oh.
I guess we can always try writing or lighting it, not writing it.
I'll try lore magic real quick.
There you go. There you go.
All right. Certain materials that are used in the magical process are alchemic, and so there is a type of.
Yet.
Oh, you hadn't rolled yet.
No. That was a previous roll, I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it popped up on my screen news, so I thought it was. Sorry.
Let me try. I will do this.
We'll get it eventually.
I roll like lore religion because the Fey courts are like. This is like a religion to.
Yeah, I'll allow a lore religion, but you gotta take 10% off. So if like you normally roll below a 45, you need to roll below a 35.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Nice.
Um,
Try at least. Nope.
there is a good deal of religious significance within the Fey court, but it's more of they see themselves as equal to or greater than the gods. You know, to their view of the cosmology of the world is very different from everyone else. They hold themselves as predating the gods, more powerful than them, and dogmatically hold that before the gods even existed, they were the ones shaping reality and making it as they see fit. And that the seasons is kind of a later codification of their various alliances, which are based more on personality and personal view of the greater world, not a morality view, just how they view it, which is fairly alien to a normal mortal mind. But let's see, your success.
I'll
Yeah, that's
pass all
enough.
that along to everybody else in the group.
But also the start, how they count the start of the year is different from everyone else.
With that roll, would I know what season this planet is supposed to be in right?
Again, the courts, describing them as a season is a better way to say it's a metaphor for them. It doesn't mean that literally the court's in session during this season. It's like this season represents the emotions and personal views of the members of that court.
Okay.
I finally got a success roll.
Yeah,
For
with
lore magic.
and certain magical processes, there's various unguents and other materials that are need to be done, especially in long rituals. The particular statue you're looking at appears to have a derivative of copper in it, which would cause the flame to burn green.
All right. And so in the poem, the first line was what again?
From the longest nights to the freshness of spring, to the clear skies of
I
summer.
said the
Oh,
first
from
first
the longest
line.
nights.
All right. So that would be
Winter.
winter. So winter court. So
Ooh, yeah.
purple. Can you look at the can she look at the other braziers and find the one that would burn purple?
I think we're supposed to light them in order.
Exactly. That's what I
Yeah.
was thinking.
Yeah, each of the statues' color, the materials in their bowl is the same. Should burn the color associated with the statue.
Okay, so I find the purple one, and do I reach in and take out the coal in there, or is there something I can pick it up with? Like, is there?
It's just fuel.
I'm asking if there's a bowl that the fuel is in that can come out of the statue and be transferred.
There is.
I'm gonna keep walking and try and walk down the hallway.
Okay, so what I was saying was I was going to grab the bowl that would burn purple and switch it with the green one. Because that's the first statue in line, so the first line of the poem is Winter Court. I'm going to switch it.
No, just try and light it. Don't try and switch them around. Just try and light them with.
Oh,
Well,
okay, we
hold
can try
on.
that one first. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay. If I see this correctly, so green. So which place were you going to put the bowl that was...
Never mind. I'm going to go with Blade's suggestion and just
Okay,
light them in order. So this is the purple one?
Yes.
All right. We're going to
green,
light the purple.
blue, and gray, right?
purple, green, blue, and gray. Yes.
As you light them up, there's a very bright flash, and all of them are extinguished again.
Okay, so we might have to switch the bowls.
Possibly.
Or,
Switch
before
the
we do
gins?
that, how about each one of us stand at a statue and try to light it at the same time? Or
Ooh, good idea.
just quickly in order.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do.
I'll do the green since I'm right there in front of it.
And I'll do the purple.
Tall enough that you
Great.
could probably do both of those.
I
in the
can
corner.
I could probably do
Yeah.
both, yeah. I have 4 arms.
Right.
This could work.
You could do all of them if you wanted.
You can't quite reach that far.
No, I can do these 2 in the corner. Okay. So purple, green, blue, and then gray.
Good.
We're gonna light them one right after the other.
Yeah.
Again, there's a bright flash, and they self-extinguish.
So I guess now we try
What
my
about
idea.
What
What were you
about
gonna
the
say?
thing behind us?
What thing?
Like not the table, but this thing.
What thing?
You gotta click and hold for you to ping.
That's
the
just
table.
what the scroll were.
Yeah,
the
that is
scrolls
just a
were on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now I'm going to attempt to put them in order, starting with this one: purple, green, blue, gray,
Okay.
and then we're going to light them. How's that
Okay.
sound?
It's good.
Since the other 2 didn't work.
It's good
Alright,
to me.
All right, you're able to switch the lining bowls for each of the braziers. To...
That's what I was asking in the beginning. Okay, good.
Progress.
Yes, progress.
Can I
Okay,
run a perception?
Progress.
All right, you light each of them, and the flames keep going, and then you see the room slowly move through each of the colors before the flames stay lit. They're very small flames once they're staying lit.
aha,
Nice light show.
yes.
Yes. Very pretty.
Does anything happen in the room that I'm at when they do?
Nothing seems to be happening.
So basically, it was a cool light show and nothing.
Pretty much.
All that work for nothing.
Is it happening now that I've rolled perception at a net?
Yeah.
I imagine you can
That's
see
how it
God
works.
in that room.
There is a mirror against this wall reflecting the entire room. But as you're looking at it, the reflection is different from the rest of the room.
Ooh.
The difference is in the reflection, this brazier is lit.
And the other one isn't?
This one is already lit, but the reflection, both of them are lit.
Interesting. What
Well,
about all the
it's-
stuff around?
Oh, sorry.
Shall we try lighting it then?
I say go for
Some
it. but-
particular
Yeah.
silver pieces, they seem to be of a very old vintage, and a wine bottle are on the ground.
Well, that's all the pieces.
Aged wine.
I'm gonna light the fire.
Okay. When you light the fire, the wine bottle seems to go flat, like 2-dimensional.
What about all the silver?
It's still there. Silver's still there.
I'm gonna pick it all up.
That was weird about the wine bottle.
It was. Does anyone want to try to investigate that? Because That's just stumping me.
Is that an investigation check?
You don't have the investigation skill. That's an
I do.
intelligence. Intelligence.
Oh, intelligence. Sorry, I meant that.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay,
I know
this
you
is probably
said. I know you probably said it, but how much silver was there?
Oh, about 50 gold worth of silver.
Okay.
Nope. Almost though.
be able to either use my brewing to be able to check what kind of wine it is.
Like literally, when you pick up the bottle, it is.
Here we go.
It looks three-dimensional, but when you pick it up, it is flat. You can turn it on edge and see that it is very thin.
Could I tell that if it was a creature or something?
I did intelligence.
Drop it and see if it breaks.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to interrogate the bottle.
I mean, if it's something of magic, then it might not break.
And Bounty got a success.
Anyways, rolling the intelligence skill. Ball's two-dimensional, but it also appears there is a hole in the middle of the rounded end that goes straight through from one side to the other, and it reminds you, in terms of size and shape, of the face of the clock upstairs.
I think we found the minute hand.
Yeah.
Finally.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go upstairs and put that on the clock.
Put that baby back up there.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Give me one
Right.
sec. I feel a sneeze fit coming on.
I know.
On the way
Careful.
out, let's see if how many of
Okay.
those copper coins I can collect.
Say again?
The copper coins that were in the pool, I'm gonna see how many of those I can collect on the way out.
Like, if you take your time and had a shovel, you can get 40 gold in copper.
Or a minotaur who could just scoop her hands in there and like scoop up a bunch.
Or it's only 40 gold and it's really not worth.
40
that.
gold is still 40 gold.
Yeah.
We could just spend our time, instead of doing that, taking all of these valuable things and exchanging it for things in that.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, I'm gonna grab the shiniest thing there.
Well, I imagine since
Heavy
Maeve has
there.
the minute hand, she's going to run upstairs and put it on the clock. So they can stay down here and do that.
Like I said, this pile has like 500 gold and 65 gold worth of silver in the whole pile.
Let's all take a handful.
I meant that I think they were going to exchange it in those chests.
Okay.
Yeah, like the items that were on there.
Alright, Mev, when you put the minute hand on the clock, the time is the only position it'll sit in. The time is out of. It's not, the clock's not showing what should be the correct time of day.
Can I fix that?
Yes, you can.
I'm
You just
gonna.
you just have to take hold of the minute hand and gently turn it until it advances the clock to the correct time.
Okay, I can do that.
Alright, as you're doing that, and everyone's now dragging the, I'm gonna guess, the leather pillows and barrel of salt to the exchange room.
Damn right.
I'll be carrying the barrel of salt.
Oh, and I left my bag of plates down there if they want to exchange that. And I'll probably, once, I finish messing with the clock, carry down the basket of worthless weapons. But anyway, sorry.
I don't think I've checked those weapons yet, have I? They might not all be worthless.
Yeah, you did. You checked them before we decided to take them last time, remember?
Oh,
He only
Wait,
checked to see if
Sure.
they could be taken, not anything
Oh.
else.
oh. Well, hold on a
Well, then
minute.
let's check that first before you toss them in the chest.
You recognize weapon quality on those. There we go.
They're okay quality, but they all look like they're stuff that's been looted from the dead, considering the amount of blood and other stuff stuck to them.
Into the box.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
I go put the barrel of salt in the box gently.
No. Instead of just putting the barrel in there, because it goes by weight, right? That's what Map told us. So if you empty out the pillows of salt, of stuff, and put a little bit of salt in each pillow, you can get more items that are heavier.
Ooh.
damn, we're really fucking with the system.
Let's just do that then. I'm gonna fill the pillow bags with salt and do that, and then see what I can grab.
Good lord.
Also, you can throw in 3 bolts of silk that I have.
How many
There
bags of-
is a limit to the number of items in there.
Right.
Well, we'll keep
We're only
going.
gonna grab 1 or 2.
Yeah, fuck it.
We're just fucking stealing everything.
Yeah.
Damn right.
I said what's mine is yours.
Yeah, you guys might be taking that all too literally.
All right.
That's part of the content.
Have you seen our group? We have a paladin, a dark priest, a priest, and a thief, along with an assassin. We're going to take this place for everything it's worth.
All right, everybody, make a save versus ritual.
Oh boy.
What was that?
RD20.
How do I?
Go to the combat section of your sheet. You'll see saving throws. You'll see the save DC, which has a base, and then you'll see your bonus. And it's rolled on a D20.
The combat.
You see how I did it, Miller? That's how you can type it in. It's /roll and then space and then what I just typed in.
And I believe the base for everybody is 16.
So RD.
Oh.
Oh no. And what is it that we
DC?
check for the bonus again?
Combat.
Combat?
No.
So.
What I'm saying is,
Oh.
go to your character sheet, click on the second dot, which is a combat dot, and then you'll see your list of saving throws, and it'll show you your bonus.
Against ritual.
Oh, I got. Okay, so I
yes.
got +8 bonus.
There you go.
I don't have a bonus.
You might not have gotten one?
What's the bonus for again?
Your
Sorry?
physical endurance is not high enough to get you a bonus.
What did you say, Miller?
What's the bonus for? Sorry.
You have to go to
Ritual?
your character sheet.
I've
Under-
done that. I'm on saving throws at what I'm.
Ritual.
What I'm
It
actually.
should be below spell.
I've
It's-
3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
1d20
you do-
plus 3.
Yeah. /roll 1d20 plus 3. That adds to your...
1d20 plus
God
3.
damn
It's okay. I was getting it wrong a lot too. So
There you go,
you got
16.
a 16. There you go.
Yeah, okay, so the only persons who failed was Blade and Saran. Okay, Blade and Saran, you both dropped to the ground with crippling hunger and exhaustion.
Shit.
Oh fuck.
You feel like you haven't eaten for 3 days.
And I'm not even down there to check up on y'all. But at least y'all have Zilthia to do a prayer over you.
Yeah. Oh, I can return you guys from the dead.
No, you can do a prayer over them like once a day, I think.
Yeah.
No, you can do prayers all the time you want.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh,
Resurrection's only like one attempt per level, and you have to be 5th level to
Right.
even make the attempt.
right.
Oh,
Actually, my bag should have some food supplies in it.
I have some food too. I just took the food from that chest upstairs as well.
Yeah, so you
counted
can,
the
Right
curse?
behind the. Yeah.
I think it's counted as a curse, right? Procking?
That wasn't a curse, no.
Oh,
Ah, damn it.
never mind.
Just Saran and Blade feel dead, tired, and ravenously hungry.
Oh,
Well, thankfully we have some food.
prayers I've got. Yep. I could cook.
I think they're hungry enough that they would actually eat your cooking.
I'll take
I'm
that as a
gonna
Hungry enough
compliment.
I would eat you.
Don't eat me.
Well, technically you're part cow, right? You're beef.
I eat. Oh,
No eating the party members, especially not the light priest.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I think my deity might like that.
Great.
I have the skill,
Okay,
the
apparently-
power to turn dead. I have removed curse.
I have it too, but it's not a
We're not
curse.
dead and we're not cursed.
Yeah, you're not cursed.
I'm just gonna like eat some food.
But I am really sorry. I'm in a lot of pain.
Right. We
Is
can
it okay
wrap.
if we stop?
We can wrap this up pretty soon.
Okay. I'm probably going to be quiet the rest of the time. Sorry for being loud if
Okay.
I was.
It's
No,
okay.
you're-
I'm gonna eat Zeldia.
I'm actually going to be a bit quiet myself, actually.
I don't want to be eaten.
That's too bad.
I'm gonna pull some food out of my backpack and start eating.
I'm gonna hand him some of the food I got in my bag so he doesn't eat.
Say that again?
I,
I'm gonna give him the food that's in my bag so he doesn't eat me.
Okay, yeah. I mean, after you eat, drink some, and sit down, you feel better. You're still deathly tired, but at least the hunger pains have gone away.
yay. I'm gonna go find a pillow and take a nap now.
Okay.
I don't know how, but I blame all of you for this happening.
It's your fault.
I
Yeah.
didn't even do anything. You were the people messing with the box.
You slipped through the portal.
No, I've just made a suggestion. I haven't even done anything.
I do healing touch.
I think my character's literally just gonna curl up onto the stone ground and go to sleep because he's a dwarf and he doesn't.
Okay.
So that's gonna find that pile of pillow and just collapse on it, on top of it.
You
Even
mean
though
the
there's, like,
pillows just filled with salt and put in the box and pulled stuff out of?
Salt
Yes.
pillows.
She's just gonna sleep in the box.
Yeah.
Alright, throw her into the
Okay.
box.
Let's see what we can get when we throw Saran in the box.
All right. With lighter weight finagling, you can get all of the weapons out of the all the weapons, the rings and necklaces, and bracelets. You can get all of those out of the box or out of the chest. The things that are more difficult to get out are stuff like the shields, a set of armor, and a couple of the heavier weapons, which is a Morning Star and a Mason Chain. The armor you definitely are going to have trouble with because you need close to 40 pounds to get it out. which would have been that full barrel of salt.
Uh-huh.
Wait,
How
what?
much
What's
does
still
my
left?
armor?
Huh?
How much does my armor weigh?
About the same. If I remember correctly, you're wearing full scale, and what's in there is full scale.
Okay, well then I just take mine off and put it in the other chest and pull the scale out.
Okay.
Problem.
So I imagine the thing that happened to us was because I pushed the clock forward.
Ooh, it could be.
It just makes sense because I had to fix the time on it.
The heart's been in a time loop for a while.
Right.
So everybody got accelerated and we didn't eat or drink anything. And
Right. So that would make
Yeah.
sense why you're so hungry and so tired.
Right.
yeah,
But I ate a pie.
Me too.
Yeah, but according to your body, that was 3 days ago,
Oh.
practically.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So if we've been in this place for 3 days, does that mean that thing in the crystal ball has been getting closer and closer?
the goblin's no longer rubbing it.
I
It-
certainly hope not.
Yeah.
Actually, since you're upstairs, the goblins all seem to be normal. The goblin you left cleaning a window is going off cleaning other windows. All three of the goblins seem to be taking dishes out of the main hall and walking them towards the undercroft.
What about the goblin making drinks?
He seems to be cleaning up the bar if you go and check on him.
So everything's back to normal.
Yes.
Awesome.
Has Jeff finished our pie?
I imagine so.
Good.
We already did that. We fed it to the
Yeah.
Oh no, that
put
was
it
the
down
pie
with the
that
ant.
me and Ziltia made.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Though hell, I'll eat that pie. As far as I'm concerned, Saran's still hungry. She hasn't eaten in 3 days.
Right.
At least certain other inconvenient biological processes didn't catch up to you all at once.
Oh no. Not
Where's the toilet?
Oh,
Where is
jeez.
it?
I start walking over towards the esophagus.
There's a privy over by
Do
the
not go
barn if that's
there.
where you're going.
Don't use the sarcophagus as a toilet.
Too late.
Are you?
It's just
No.
elves. What do I care? No, I'm not going to do that.
So did Lanolin just leave us here, or was he outside this entire time?
He just gave you the address.
Oh,
He didn't even
okay.
come to us.
So
That jerk.
I guess when y'all are ready, we can try and go back and talk to Lanolin and the quest giver.
Yep, load up all of the...
I still have to know, Blade. Did you literally go and do your business?
No, but you're making that really tempting right now.
That would have been really funny
Flip
if
a
you
coin.
were dinner.
So
Okay.
that's a no.
Alright,
Yeah, that's a no.
I got dinner.
Okay.
Bye.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Okay. At this point, if you all, go to the, like I said, you go upstairs, you'll see that things seem to be normal. The goblins seem to be cleaning up the place properly. All of them seem to have changed into a nicer set of clothes.
Oh, that's nice.
Let me just move perspective. And they seem to be in the process of cleaning this entire place up and getting everything organized properly. Even the corpses have been taken care of.
Hey! Larry's not there anymore.
Not just the recent corpses.
Oh, the ones that got claymored.
Yeah. But for the most part, it seems they are ignoring you. They have seemed to have policed up items and placed them near the front door. Mainly a small set of musical instruments, a pile of coins.
I put all of that into the saddlebags of my horse.
Okay.
Also, guys, remember when we do meet up with the quest giver, we show him everything that we have.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah.
And one goblin does try to get your all's attention.
What does he want? Yeah, is it Jeff?
He's just gonna look at y'all kind of anxiously and is like, so, who won the pot?
Won what pot?
The game room pot.
I think I was the one who took all the coins from the table.
No, remember we put it on the table and he exchanged it for
No, I
Chip?
said no.
Oh, you said that you didn't do that?
Yeah, he gave us the option, but then I didn't take
We
it.
did. We won the pot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we won the pot. We'll just tell him
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He runs off into the dance room. You hear the heavy click and whir of the safe being opened, and he comes back with a fairly hefty bag full of coins.
I guess I'll take that since I'm the strongest.
I mean, if you want, I'll take it.
I don't think you can carry it, dear.
No.
At this point, my horse is pretty much just full of stuff, so I can't really carry anything.
Yeah. So, how much is in there, just so I can note it in my equipment, so I can split it up later.
In gold and silver, there's over 2,000.
2,000 gold,
Yeah.
and how much silver? Or is it just 2,000 gold straight out?
2,000 gold divided between gold and silver coins.
Okay, I'm just going to write it down as 2,000 gold. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay. Well, technically, I did play a hand with them of blackjack, and I did win that hand.
You did. Technically, you did win.
I mean, I don't know if you wanted me to actually roll for that.
No.
Okay, I just assumed that, she'd do a hand or two and maybe won one of the two hands.
The goblin is an utterly terrible dealer.
Fair enough. But yes, we will split this up. Well, when we get back to town, yes.
Well, you're
wondering
in
if
town.
you're
You're
here.
just in the residential district.
Oh, okay. I meant when we get back to the guy who gave us the quest.
As you're starting to walk out of the residential district, you actually see Lanolin coming running down the road.
Okay.
Like,
Hi,
y'all are...
Oh,
Yeah, he gets you. Y'all are fucking alive?
Well,
Yes.
yeah, of course we are.
Yeah.
You disappeared into
looked
that place... No, you disappeared into that place for days.
Oh, there was a lot of messed
How
up
long
crap
were
going
we-
in there. How long were we gone?
Well, the better part of a week.
Actually, that makes...
I wasn't certain you'd actually brought supplies with you in there.
That would make sense, being as I had to fix the clock.
Yeah, fake court clocks tend to do funny things to time.
Yeah, we really have to talk to that guy who gave us this, the owner of this place, because there was a lot of crap messed up, and he needs to probably know about it.
Yeah.
Well, if you're able to come back out and nothing bad's going on in there, right?
No, we
don't
pretty much took care of it.
necessarily know. There is several magical items that were doing things. The clock was fucking a bunch of stuff up.
It basically kept
he-
everybody in a loop.
He might now have the attention of a demon and or giant
Eldritch
thing. What is?
monstrosity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever that guy said. And there's also a portal downstairs in the Fey Wilds that may now be completely open.
Quite possibly. We didn't actually. All we did was light the light
may
in that
have-
room.
We may
Right.
have opened door. I don't think we closed it on the way out.
I mean, I thought one of you actually checked it.
Nope, I didn't go near the thing.
Oh.
Okay, he's just gonna hold up his hands like, all right, let's go to the inn. We're gonna sit down, get you all a meal, and then you're gonna tell me the whole story.
Okay.
But yeah,
Strong sighs and relief, like, thank God I'm so hungry.
huh?
We'll get you food.
Yeah, but he takes you to the inn. He gets you all paid up for a quite a large meal, and gets you seated down and just very slowly goes through everything you did. Gets asking you numerous questions, and by the end of it, he goes, "Okay, I don't think you've done anything bad. From what you described with me, I don't think you're gonna see anything except those enscrolled goblins."
By the way, everyone gets 400 gold out of the 2,000 that I found.
Yes!
Sweet.
I just did the math.
Okay. And you passed out of the grounds without anything happening to you, so by my best guesstimate, I don't think you've left with any items that are meant to stay there.
Oh, you mean if we left that grounds, if anything was supposed to stay there, it would have just went?
Considering the individual in question and the letter they left behind, I think it would have physically taken itself back there by the shortest, straightest route possible.
Oh,
Would've
well then
torn-
we're
Here
all good.
without us being away. Wonderful.
Yes.
Oh, joy. Well, I guess I get to keep the broomstick then.
Yeah. And we got to keep everything that we got out of that good chest.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of that you want to sell, looking at Blade.
Oh, I don't know. We'll probably parcel out the good stuff to keep for ourselves and then sell the stuff that isn't quite as nice.
Fair enough.
Alrighty then. At that, he'll bid you a good evening, tell you to rest up, especially when he takes a look at Suron and Blade. He's like, you two definitely need to recover from whatever you did in there.
That was
Yeah,
probably my,
turkey leg. She's like, mm-hmm.
that was
I
probably
think
my
I'm going
fault.
to sleep for about a week.
I'm sorry again.
And I will, and he looks to y'all, I will get a hold of you, if I receive a return letter of any kind from the Lord in question, or if any other jobs might come your way. But,
Awesome.
good job, you've earned your rest. Use it, really use it.
Yeah, can you just make sure there isn't anything going on for like at least 3 days? Maybe
Don't
a
you-
week.
Don't you two worry, picking both of you up. Or I'm going to take you to a nice inn room and you're going to rest for however long you like. and then
Sure.
she's going to carry them off.
John just had the turkey leg in her hand, and she's like eating that as she's being carried off.
I'm asleep and still eating something.
You're just
Just like
nodding
you can hear
away.
me snoring, and then I.
Oh my god. And yeah, so I just carry them both to a room.
All right. Mm. Alrighty then.
And by the way, as a player, I know I might have gotten loud at the scroll part, and I'm sorry for that. I did not mean to get that loud.
It's okay.
I didn't notice anything.
Oh, good.
I believe you all gotten everything out of there. My only problem is I'm going to have to
We figure out what we actually got out of the chest. We don't know what it is.
I have the list of it. The problem is that you're well, if you depleted the entire trash pile, you have gotten everything save the scale mail, but you exchanged yours for that. So
Well, you also said there was a shield in there.
Also said what?
I thought you said there was also a shield in there.
Yes, there is.
I don't think we got that shield.
You had pot and pans from the trash pile you could have thrown in for that.
Ah, okay, wonderful.
That's why I said you got everything.
That part, sorry.
So the list from that is one set of scale mail, a composite bow with enchanted arrows, 2 long swords, a shield, 1 axe, well, battle axe, 4 rings, 2 necklaces, a morning star, a mesa chain, and 3 bracelets.
Are any of the items enchanted?
You have no clue. You have to go to Bliznatch for that.
Please
Can you-
not the biznatch.
Okay.
Can you drop the list of stuff in Roll20? Because I can't type.
I'd have to type it
I
up real
will.
quick.
I will do that for him.
Okay.
You know what I'll do is I will. I mean, I know each person was taking like coins from various rooms, so I'm not sure if y'all pooled that or just kept them to yourselves. Because there's quite a large number of items that I got, and I'm not sure if everyone put it on their character sheets.
Just dumped everything into my horse. So whatever I have is going to get parceled out. But I don't think I really collected anything other than the stuff out of the chest and whatever was downstairs in the basement.
Alright, because, again, like I said, there are several points where people are like, oh, there's that money, I'll take it. So, if it's not pooled up, then a lot of that's just whoever grabbed it. But I will hand my notes over as we end this day.